Um, and we'll ask Patrick to introduce himself. So, hi, Patrick. Tell me what instrument you play and how long you've been in the orchestra.
Hi, I play the bass clarinet in orchestra, and I play the B flat clarinet and bass clarinet in the local ensembles. I've been part of the CCOYO for 4 years since its inauguration.
Fantastic. So, when you refer to local ensembles, can you tell me what other orchestras you're a part of?
So I have been a member of the bands since Montessori school, and I've played B flat clarinet for 2 or 3 years. Then our band director, Mr. Zhao, Ryan Zhao, asked me whether I wanted to play bass clarinet, and so I started playing bass clarinet.
Very cool. So it kind of sounds like by special invitation, your teacher asked you if you'd be interested in learning this instrument.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what was the process of learning a new instrument like? Was it easy since you already knew how to play the B flat clarinet, or are there some challenges with it?
So it depends on the instrument. It was pretty easy because B flat clarinet and bass clarinet are in the same key. Just bass clarinet, if you play the same fingering on the B flat clarinet, it plays the same note but an octave below.
Cool. So that adds some interesting texture to the sound of an orchestra. And am I correct that you're the only bass clarinet player in the CCO Youth Orchestra?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so it sounds like you sometimes have some cool solo opportunities, and it must feel like sometimes exposed, or does it feel like you fold into the sound texture pretty easily?
So generally I play parts with the cellos, but I did play a solo in American in Paris during the first concert season.
Fantastic. That's really cool to be featured. Yeah, and what did it feel like during that performance? Were you glad to have the spotlight, or was it kind of a nerve-wracking experience for you?
I don't remember it too well, but it was a very interesting concert. I played both B flat and bass clarinet in that concert, and An American in Paris was a fun piece to play.
Very cool. Well, even though you don't remember it specifically, it sounds like it went well. Do you often have to switch instruments during a performance?
It depends on what the repertoire in the concert is. I think I've only been in 2 concerts where I had both B flat and bass clarinet.
Oh, it sounds like you're a real asset to the orchestra, and I think that have there been any other bass clarinet players since you've been in the orchestra?
Yes, there was a bass clarinet player who was a leader and someone who I worked up to, well, something that I could strive for musically.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so earlier you were telling me that something that's challenging about playing a bass clarinet is um, you might be assigned to play a different instrument's part, um, and sometimes it's in a different clef than you might prefer.
Yes. So sometimes because there sometimes is not the bass clarinet part in orchestra repertoire, the pieces are sometimes in bass clef because I play because I play the bassoon part.
Interesting. So you have to be a good musical reader, and it sounds like you are, since you're such a flexible player in the orchestra. Awesome. Well, I know the CCO Youth Orchestra is very happy to have you, and I'm very excited to see where you go, and if you continue playing music beyond your participation in this ensemble. Do you think that's something you'll do?
I'm planning on being part of musical ensembles when I'm in college. UMBC, or the University of Maryland in Baltimore County, has a living learning community that has music and performing arts. And I might go to concerts by local ensembles.
That sounds amazing. I'm excited for you to have those opportunities. And congratulations on being a part of this orchestra for all 4 years of its existence. And thank you for talking to me today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Patrick.